It's officially been 1 year since I monetized on YouTube around December 1st, 2023, and let me tell you, it has been quite the journey. So I decided to end this year by creating this video on how much YouTube paid me in my year of being monetized and all the things that I've learned along the way in hopes to inspire you to start or take your channel seriously in 2025. In this video, I'll be giving you a bit of a backstory to my YouTube journey, understanding how CPMs work based on your niche, and my monthly earnings, my highest earning video, and the story behind it and my total revenue for the year. So stick around to the end as I share the valuable lessons I've learned in this 1 year and what I hope to accomplish in 2025. This is definitely a more vulnerable video for me as I don't really like to share this stuff publicly, but I do hope that it will be the motivation that you might need to start your channel in the new year. So let's dive in. So for a bit of a backstory for context, I've had this channel since 2020 when I was posting videos randomly here and there within the tech niche, things like how you can use your smartphone for photography and photo editing tutorials, but I couldn't really get into a rhythm of posting, keeping up with creating content with my other work. Then I posted 4 videos in 2022, trying to see if I could finally understand YouTube and fell off yet again. And then come March 2023, I posted my first video for that year about Amazon influencers, and that completely popped off on the channel. And I think that honestly became the motivation and evidence for me that I needed in order to know what was truly possible on YouTube. Now, since I was still working my other work and editing these videos myself, I could only really commit to posting 2 long form videos a month, as this seemed like a really doable commitment for me. So since I had some great success earlier in 2023 with some of my videos about Amazon, like to know it, becoming a UGC creator and building out a stand store, by December 2023, I officially became monetized. In 2024, I posted 25 long form videos and a good number of shorts, but I don't really focus on those as much as they are more like a bridge to get people to my long form content rather than monetizing them. One thing I learned, it's not so much about the number of videos that you post. While it is good to be consistent and post frequently, it's your CPM that will determine your level of earnings. So CPM stands for cost per milli, which means how much advertisers pay per 1,000 views on your channel, whereas RPM is revenue per milli, which is what is paid to the creator after YouTube takes their share. This will differ based on what your channel is about. So niches like making money online, digital marketing, and personal finance are among some of the top CPM niches on YouTube, but you shouldn't just start a channel because of the high CPM if you don't like making that kind of content, but I totally digress on that. So as you can see in December 2023, my CPM was $15.84, RPM $8.47, my highest day being $6.31 and my lowest being $1.70 for a grand total of $139.72 for that month. So I was honestly pretty stoked about that because YouTube can only pay you out if you earn a minimum of $100 on your channel. And I was honestly surprised that I made anything since I didn't have that many videos on my channel. So January 2024, CPM was $23.55, RPM $12.27, highest day $18.25, and my lowest being $5.13, for a grand total of $328.39 that month. So this is honestly unbelievable to see how much it shot up from December. Now, while relying on AdSense has never been the goal for me, it just kind of indicated to me that the content that I was creating was resonating, and that's honestly all that I cared about. And as you can see, I only posted twice that month. In February, I posted 2 long form pieces of content and 10 shorts. The CPM was $40.77, RPM was $19.91, the lowest day was $11.74, the highest was $22.14 for a total of $475.21. So I was really excited to see this number increase yet again, as it showed me that you guys, the audience, were resonating with the content. And I was honestly just grateful that the number was going in an upward direction to indicate that my content was resonating. Moving on to March, I posted 2 long form pieces of content and 6 shorts. The CPM was $42.68, RPM at $20.68, the lowest day was $11.92, and the highest was $23.69 with a total of $543.32. Obviously, the channel is on an upward streak around here, which is great. However, I did learn that the numbers will always fluctuate based on factors that just aren't in your control, like how many people are on YouTube, or maybe the time of year. So for example, if people are away on vacation or a topic is particularly trendy and highly searchable at that time. Now, if you're liking this video so far, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe with the bell notification on so you never miss a video, and to also help the algorithm send this video out to more creators just like you. It'd be highly, highly appreciated. But let's move on to see what April had in store. So I published 3 long form pieces of content only. Advertisers were paying $39.47 while my RPM was $18.19, and the lowest day was $9.08 and my highest was $24.75 for a total of $500.64. So it was a little lower than the previous month, but nonetheless, always grateful to see that you guys are watching the content. Moving into May, I published 2 long form pieces of content and 3 shorts. My CPM was $55.06 while the RPM was $25.01. My lowest day was $11.78 and my highest was $35.52 for a total of $659.77. Now, I honestly don't really know what made that month really high, except for maybe the CPM, as my watch time hours have been pretty consistent. Next, in June, I published 2 long form videos and 3 shorts again. Advertisers paid $53.82, while my RPM was $25.80. The lowest day was $18.07 and the highest was $32.86. So the total for the month of June was $734.57. Now, this was just insane to me, as this was my highest earning month on YouTube to date. But let's look at July. I published 2 long form videos and 3 shorts again. Advertisers paid $54.88, RPM was $25.83. The lowest day was $17.14, the highest was $34.86, so the total for the month of June was $812.35. As you can see, the channel got a few more thousand views that month, and I was honestly pretty excited because it felt really good to get close to a goal that I set out for myself, which was to make $1,000 for the month, which, spoiler alert, didn't happen in 2024, but it's okay. Then there's August. Now, I was pretty active with 2 long form videos and 14 shorts, which were just repurposed short form videos. Advertisers paid $56, while my RPM was $27.29. The lowest day was $18.61 and the highest was $31.89. And the total for the month was $797.06. So still pretty solid in my opinion. In September, I posted 2 long form videos and 12 shorts. The CPM was $52.86, the RPM was $25.23. The lowest day was $18.74 and the highest $37.16. For a total of $749.29 that month. October was a transitional month for me as I was moving states, so it was really hard to create more content, so I only posted 1 long form video and 2 shorts. Still, the CPM was $45.34, the RPM was $22.09, and the lowest day being $12.93, the highest being $28.50. So in October, the channel made a total of $616.20, even though I only posted once. In November, I had pre-batched some content before the move, so I still had videos to post, and I posted 2 long form videos and 2 shorts, with the CPM being $51.07, the RPM $26.11, the lowest day being $16.07, and the highest day being $37.52. The total for November was $726.83, and it kind of looks like the views were just a little bit lower that month. Which brings me to December 2024, which is still pending, and this won't be the full reflection of this month, but I've posted 2 long form videos, 3 shorts, and for now the CPM is $47.47, RPM is $27.03, the lowest day so far has been $16.65, and the highest has been $35.18. With an estimated total for now being $519.27. But this brings me to the lessons that I've learned. So for one, literally just post the video, because you truly don't know which video is going to be the video that gains your channel momentum and traction. Secondly, monetizing is great, but don't get caught up in the ad money. You always want to lead with value, listen and engage with your audience, and build your community. I think I've literally responded to almost every comment on the channel. Unless you're a troll, then I just delete your booty altogether, because I genuinely love to engage and build a community of like-minded people that you might not be able to meet on the regular in your own hometown. Thirdly, you don't have to burn yourself out to see some great results on your channel. Now, I think if I started with 1 video a week, I would have fully burnt myself out and almost just despise making videos at this point. So starting slow and steady is totally fine if that's all you can commit to. Then you can always use those earnings to reinvest in building a team with an editor or an assistant or whatever you need. Fourthly, try and try again. So as you can see, I started this channel multiple times, and it was really hard for me to get into a rhythm because of environmental factors and time. But no matter how many times you try, just keep on trying and don't give up if it's something that you really, really want to do. Fifthly, repurpose your short form video content to YouTube Shorts. Now, I find that even though they don't generate a lot of ad revenue and might get a little bit more dislikes, which I've kind of experienced on mine, and maybe affects the algorithm a little bit, I do think that they've helped me more than they've hurt me by bringing in new eyeballs to the channel, especially if I've linked the shorter videos to the longer form videos. So what I plan to do in 2025 is release 3 videos a month, if not 1 every week, as I've already created a content idea bank of about 50 videos for the new year, focusing on value and quality of the videos by trying to get my video environment looking more fun and interesting, and perhaps getting an editor on board to make the videos even more engaging and fun for you to watch. And lastly, building out digital products that can accompany the free content for your further learning. Now, if there is something that you would want to see on the channel, as well as digital products that you think that you would find useful on your content creator journey in particular, do let me know in the comments below. I'm all about hearing what it is that you need help with. So all in all, the grand reveal that I made on the channel for the year of 2024, posting only 25 long form videos, is $7,613.10. Now keep in mind, this is revenue and not profit. Taxes still need to come out of this total amount. Now, the video that carried a lot of these earnings was the Amazon influencer video from March 2023. that has had over 209,000 views and made a total of $3,645.65, which is honestly crazy to me because I wasn't even thinking of posting that video at all. My sister literally just asked me one day about the Amazon influencer program since I'd been part of the program, and I just said to myself, maybe I should just post a video about it on YouTube, because if you're asking me about it, I'm sure others are curious about it too. And that's literally how that video came about. Overall, I'm really grateful I decided to commit myself to the channel and to commit myself to you, the viewer, because I genuinely do love creating helpful videos, despite them being super time consuming with content planning, scripting, filming, editing, thumbnail creation, SEO research, and promoting it. It's honestly literally a mammoth job for one person. I really hope this video was insightful and inspiring for you, and even maybe be the catalyst for you to start your channel in 2025. Again, if you loved this video, like, subscribe with the bell on, and share it with a creator with whom you think this could really help. And from the bottom of my heart, truly thank you for trusting me and watching the channel, and I wish you a happy 2025.